Coach, first off, how did it feel to finally see this new group out on the court, competing in a game setting?
It felt really good in the second half, seeing them out there. First half, we looked really young at times. So, but it was nice to get kind of that feel for each other and their comfortability out there. But the whole game, I love their work ethic, and they've been doing that every day in practice. They're fun, energetic. Even when I felt like UMass Lowell got some momentum swings going their way, I could still feel like our bench and the staff was like had each other's back to get us back on the right foot. So all in all, it was exciting just to get us out there and finally playing some basketball.
All right, Ruben, you're up.
Coach, there was a lot of balance to this offense just over the course of the 4 quarters. How much of that was immediate chemistry from your team, and how much of that was also, I know, them adapting pretty easily to the system in the first, 4 quarters that they've played competitively against a different team?
Yeah, I think that we have a really unselfish team. They're a team that cares about each other, works hard for each other, but there's multiple people that can score. Like they're all 1 through 10, we're all very talented. So I think having that's how Team Mair gets 13 assists, right? Because she got a lot of good people to pass to, right? Very talented team that can score in different ways. So I think that as we continue to grow as a team and get comfortable with each other, I think the offense is even going to get that much more exciting because we'll get these turnovers under control soon enough.
Team Mair, 7 steals, 13 assists, 6 rebounds. Pretty decent first game for you coming out there. Any nerves before the game, or is it just get out there and play ball?
Well, I was really nervous. I don't know. I couldn't even breathe at first. But when I got into the court, I kind of like that's when it hit me like I played this game my whole life. So, I should be just fine. And my teammates, they were comforting me. They're like, you're gonna be fine, relax, breathe. So it helped me out too.
And just from a vision standpoint, when you're looking for an assist or you're looking for a pass, is it look for space? Is it look for someone to match up? Like, what is it that you look for in that, once you're out on the floor running?
Just both. Because Tay gave me a lot of assists. So if I've seen her run down the floor, I'm gonna give it to her every single time. And I know she's gonna finish. And even if she don't, she going to the free throw line. She gonna hit her free throws. And even in the post with Ree, if she has a mismatch, I see it, call her play, relax, and we'll give her the ball.
And then Tay's 5 for 6, 7 for 11 free throws. For you, just adding the offensive opportunities for you. I know it's only game 1, but last year we talked about you being defensive, stopper. To get it going on the offensive side, just how'd that feel? And I know it's only the first game, but how'd that feel out there?
It felt good. I mean, the beginning of the game, my offense was a little off, but I think that once I got into it, because I'm still getting used to I'm just now starting. It's my first time starting, playing as much as I did, and so I think that once I got used to it and once I got used to how they played, then it just came naturally. Because I know that I'm a scorer. I just have to show that.
And JoJo, you too. I mean, you score 16 points and play 30 odd minutes. For you to have that breakout in the first game, just how was that a payoff for you? After the first couple of years where we didn't get to see that as much on the floor for you.
I would say it's exciting and just honestly never give up, keep working no matter what how long the process takes. So honestly, it was exciting and I was happy to be out there.
Coach, I do have to ask you, I know it's only the first game, but these are now this is your lineup. Is this kind of what you've envisioned when you came here to BC, what you've spent? I know you had some really good teams in your first couple of years, but now that you've been able to lay the foundation with them and bring in your players that you've spent a couple of years scouting out, is this kind of what you've envisioned, even though it's only the first game for this team to develop starting forward?
Yeah, I mean, I've said from the beginning of us this summer that this is finally a team that plays with the giddy up, the intensity defensively. Now, we made our share of little mistakes, but they're technical mistakes. It's not because someone is not trying out there or not going hard. We finally have the speed and the size that we want to have. So now it's just kind of ironing out all the little wrinkles that we need to iron out to make us in good form come ACC play. And that's what all these games leading up to ACC play are going to do for us.
How many wrinkles were there, just out of curiosity?
Well,
I gotta
I mean,
ask.
there was 22 of them on the offensive end, and there was probably 20 of them on the defensive end. So there's little mistakes that, but again, if you have a team that works hard and plays for each other, to iron out those wrinkles is pretty easy, because what I also love about this team in practice every day is I can get on them. Like you ask these guys, I get on them all the time, and they let me coach them honestly, and they don't take it personally. And I think when you have a group that allows you to do that, and they don't take each other personally, meaning they get after each other sometimes, and they're still going hard. They know it's out of competitiveness and out of the want to win and out of the want to make each other look good when they finally get the spotlight on them. So today is the first day, and I hope the first win of many wins this season.
Thank you.
We're good.
What clicks during that 18-0 run to start the second half?
Nice Tay. She clicked.
I think that once in the beginning, like we showed our amateur, and we showed we were amateurs, and we showed that we were young. And so I think that once we like came together, and once we started to like, T actually kind of got it started, because she started to slow us down. And once we started slowing down, it kind of started clicking, offense and defensively.
Okay, and then for JoJo and Dontavia, since you guys are both returners, you've been on teams where there's like significant stars. Do you think that you guys are capable of filling that role on this year's team?
I would say, to be honest, what I enjoy about this team is the kind of like fact that everyone can score. We have like so many different options. Like our whole team, like all of us are shooters, all of us are drivers, all of us are super athletic. So that's one thing I enjoy about this team. It's like no one's selfish, and like everyone's gonna get their own, like whether like the opportunity presents itself. But I think it's a big role to fill, but I think we got it. I'm excited for this team and our season this year.
I second that. I think that we are also, me and her are also the oldest on the team. Like I'm the oldest and she's right after me. And so I think that because of our team, we would be able to become like fill that spot that we had last year, about the stars we had last year of the previous teams, like stuff like that. But I think that it'll take a lot. But I think that as a team, we have a lot of people who could actually fill that position. So I wouldn't say that I would just like saying that I will do it, but I'm just saying I could have the.
Well, you're confusing my ass.
It's possible. It is possible.
You got it.
I say it's possible too.
It's possible.
Yeah, we got it. I'm excited.
I mean, I wouldn't even say it's possible. It's already happening. It's happened. We're doing it. We have. And what I like is they don't rely on one person to be the leader or one person to this. It's a collective group. And at the end of the day, that's when you play basketball. That's what it's supposed to be. It's the ultimate, in my opinion, team sport. So when you're playing basketball, if one person on offense isn't doing the right thing, the offense looks terrible. On the defensive end, if one person messes up, everybody looks bad. So on the flip side, when all five people look great, they all look great. And the spotlight doesn't have to shine on one in particular person ever on either end. And if teams are willing to give of themselves like that, that's when really good teams are made. And I do think we have that kind of stuff on this team.
That's what I was trying to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.